can go back to when I got my heart broken, and it really hurt because hi guys, welcome back to Petite Fridays. So guys, for this video I will be discussing how to deal with heartbreak. I know that's not an easy topic, but I'll go ahead and give you my views. So guys, if you're interested to hear what I gotta say, then just keep watching. Welcome back. So dealing with heartbreak is just so hard. A lot of persons don't like talking about it, but let's just have this discussion right now. So one of the most important things that I can say when dealing with heartbreak that you should not do is rebounding. So basically that's just finding someone else to distract yourself from the hurt that you're feeling from that past relationship. Rebounds never work because basically you're using that person to get over the last person you've been with. You're just using them as a crutch, but you're not fully healing. You're just using them as basically like a distraction. So don't rebound. I'm so against rebounding because you never learn from your mistake. You don't heal. You're just like bottling everything in and using this person to get through it. So one of my things that I do, and I'm not ashamed to say, I cry. I am a crier because when I cry, my tears it just tells how I feel. Like it just let everything out. It's just like me pouring out my heart. Like this is what I'm going through. This is how I'm feeling and I need to let it out. And by crying, it just, I don't know. After that, I feel like a load has been lifted. I feel like every burden that I was feeling just kind of died down a bit. You don't feel better automatically, but it's a stepping stone. So I cried to let all the pain and all the hurt that I felt out. And then I said, that's it. This is the one time that I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry after this. I'm just gonna push through. You know what I mean? So crying is not weakness. Crying to me is strength. It's you being expressive, you being like letting your feelings out. So if you need to cry, just cry. Curl up in your bed, watch some movie or something, listen to some song, and just let the feelings that you're feeling just flow out of you. And trust me, you will feel so much better. Another thing that I would suggest doing is talking to a family or a friend. I know when you go through a breakup, it's like you don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to express yourself. You don't want to tell anybody how you feel, especially if it's someone who cheated on you. You're just like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. The more you keep things inside is the more it hurts, is the more it just kind of just bubble up to the point where you become overwhelmed and then you end up just give an outburst or curse someone out or say things that you don't mean because you've been holding things back. So I always suggest just talking to someone who you can confide in, whether it's a close friend or family. I can go back to when I got my heart broken, and it really hurt because I put my all in that relationship. I really loved the person and they hurt me. I remember calling my mom and just telling her how I felt, and I was just crying, and I doubt she could hear anything that I was saying, but she listened to me. She was there for me. She told me that it's gonna be okay. It's just a thing of the past. It's just a thing that we all have to go through over time. We don't want to go through it, but we have to go through it. The thing about it is that everybody are gonna get hurt. It no matter who you be, it no matter if you're a celebrity, it no matter if you are like a normal person like me, it no matter if you are loving, it doesn't matter if you have a kid for the person, it doesn't matter if you give them the best sex, if you give them the best loving, like it does not matter. People will hurt you if they choose to hurt you. People will cheat if they choose to cheat. There's nothing you can do, and there's nothing wrong with you. Honestly, one of the things about going through breakup that I can say is take every single breakup that you go through as a learning mechanism. Like you just take a step back, see what went well in that relationship, what went wrong in that relationship, and just learn from it. And then sometimes with breakups, it's time for you to just take a step back and just be by yourself. Nobody likes to be alone. Nobody likes to be single. Everybody wants to have somebody and be in a relationship. But I feel like sometime in your life, you just need to just take a step back and then just focus on you. Get to know you. Get to know your worth, like what you deserve or what you expect from a relationship. Like, don't stay in this relationship where because you're scared to be lonely, you just decide say you're not gonna leave and the person mistreat you and stuff like that. Heartbreaks are hard, but the moment that you get out of it and just learn from it and move on from it, you look back in the past and you're like, what was I holding on to this whole entire time, you know? Because over time you heal. So how to help yourself with heartbreak is just accept it, you know? It was just not meant to be. This person was just not your soulmate. This was just not the right situation for you. Do whatever you need to do to get better. Wise things to get better. So if you need to cry, cry. If you need to just take a step back and start knowing your worth and just loving yourself, then go ahead and do that. If you need to talk to a family or friend, then talk to a family and friend. Let them know there are always people who have great advices and persons who can tell you about their similar situations to help you through it. So talk to someone about it. But don't bottle those emotions in. Don't go rebounding because you'll never heal. You know, and then the next thing that I can say when dealing with heartbreak is never think that you're not good enough. You are good enough for someone out there. You know what I mean? That person was just not the one for you. There is nothing wrong with you. Do not give up on love. Do not think that you will never ever find love. I mean, I look at like all the people that I went through high school with, or the people that I work with, or just friends that I know, and they're like, some of them are happily married and they have kids and stuff like that. And then, you know, sometimes they're like, so oh God, what one for me? You know, why me can't find my husband? You know, why me can't, you know, be happy and have that nice relationship and just, you just don't know what I'm in a people relationship basically. You see, it look nice from the outside, but you don't know what I'm, you know, when the doors are closed and stuff like that. So be patient. When that right guy or girl is to come, then we'll find you. Like, if I'm out there right now, but they're right there, so yeah, wait upon you. Like, you know, I'm not gonna rush the thing. I just like to be patient. And if you're like me, no matter what you want to say, I'm a spiritual person. I was raised in the church. My mom grew me up that way. I always go to God and just let my heart out, pour everything out to Him and pray in prayer. I'ma always feel better, you know. But if you're not a religious person like I am, then as I said, there are other means of doing that. You can talk to a family or friend, and you can just enjoy yourself, empower yourself, enjoy the independence, enjoy the single life, enjoy the freedom that comes with it, and just like start doing things that you never did before. Like, if you wanted to go hiking, go hiking. If you wanted to go jet skiing, go jet skiing. Like, start doing things that make you happy, that make you grow, that the next relationship that you go into, you know, you're ready for it. Like, sometimes we just need to take a step back and just let life flow the way it flows. We love persons, you know, we've been with them for years, and sometimes it just don't work out. And sometimes we just need to stop, push the issue and just let it be. Stop questioning why me, why this, why that. I know it's so easy to say and so hard to do, but sometimes I just say, God, sometimes you just never know. Like, probably if you're staying in that relationship, who knows, him could end up be a woman beater, you know, or him could end up like plot your death and kill you, or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes we don't see the bigger picture. We wonder why this happened, or why this relationship may never last, or there's always a reason for everything. We just can't see it because we're in the moment. So I just say, heartbreak hurts, and it will happen to every single one of us. But there's so many ways in dealing with it. It just all comes down to you just finding your means of ways to letting it out, cry it out if you need to, talk to a family or friend if you need to, go explore, learn about yourself, love yourself, know your worth, not giving up on love, not rebounding, just trying to find that balance where you can find that happiness again. At the end of the day, you don't need anybody to be happy. You create your own happiness. You are in charge of your own story, in charge of your own life. Stop letting people dictate your happiness. A relationship doesn't dictate your happiness. You dictate your happiness at the end of the day. So whether or not you're single, whether or not the person cheated on you, you can move on, you can grow, you can learn from it, you can heal. Nothing in life is perfect, but you just gotta find that means of ways of just moving on, dealing with it, and just try to find love again, or just let love come to you, but don't give up. Anyways, guys, I hope I gave you some advice on how you can deal with heartbreak. You are loved, you are special, you are beautiful, you're handsome, whoever you are out there. You might go through heartbreak, but there's so many ways that you can heal, and sometimes some heartbreaks bring you to the one that you were meant to be with. It's just that we just have to get a little bit dusty, we have to get down a little bit before we can get up again. So I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you turn on your post notification bell so you are notified every single time that I post a new video. Other than that, guys, I will see you next Friday on Petite Fridays. Bye, guys.